And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast.
Well, good Friday afternoon, everyone. As you're kicking off your weekend, wrapping up that work week, we're going to be seeing those warmer conditions out there for Friday, really setting the tone for what's to come. As you can see, we bottomed out down in the 20s this morning. Of course, very cold for your Thursday. Not so much out there today as we've seen a lot more sunshine and just generally warmer conditions. So let's take a look at your temperatures, what you can expect here across the next 24 hours. Down around 43 by 8 o'clock this evening. You're going to see some 30s, getting down right around that freezing mark overnight tonight. Going into your Saturday morning, you'll wake up to 32 here in Amarillo, some 20s up in the other parts of the area further up north. We'll see mid to upper 50s tomorrow, some 60s also expected for parts of the region. So just generally continuing that warming trend across the region. And of course, by tomorrow evening, cooler air does start to push in as we go on into the nighttime hours. So let's talk about your next weather maker. We are expecting a windy weekend ahead of us. These next couple of days are going to be pretty blustery. So your current satellite and radar, you can kind of see the pattern the jet stream is in. What's essentially going to be happening here with the jet stream there is it's going to kind of deepen and kind of curve right across the top of the Texas Panhandle. Right in the middle of that is where we see some really strong pushing of air. A little bit of rising motion pulls that air into it. That's where we're going to see some very windy conditions, mainly Saturday and Sunday. Thankfully, just Saturday and Sunday, but still, we're going to see notably windy enough conditions here across the next couple of days that we really start to see some windier conditions there. So looking ahead to your Friday, going into Saturday there, you'll see this is going into tomorrow morning, seeing those westerly winds pick up a little bit, but then look what happens by Saturday afternoon. There you see that trough really deepen, starts to push that air through the area. And so because of that, we have seen a wind advisory issued for tomorrow, starting right around the midday hours until the afternoon. That's going to be for gusts upwards and maybe in excess of 50 miles an hour, places like Tucumcari, Clovis, and Portales right now under that wind advisory. So let's look at your wind tracker here, what we're expecting. You'll see right there, there's those westerly winds going into your Saturday morning at about 5 to 15 miles an hour. You'll see some places enjoying calmer winds, especially further up north, places like Liberal, Guyman, and Perryton, all looking a little bit calmer, while you'll see those wind speeds at a sustained speed upwards of around maybe 30 miles an hour down off towards the southwest. That'll stick around for most of the daytime hours. Might drop into the teens by tomorrow evening, but you'll see right as we head on into Sunday, they come right back with a vengeance there as we're right back 15 to 25, gusts upwards of 30 plus at times. So looking at your 7-day supercast, windy conditions for your Saturday and Sunday, highs getting close to the 60s, and then we spend all week next week up in the 60s with days like Wednesday and Thursday, maybe even pushing all the way up into the 70s. So as we get ready to start our first full week of December, going to be seeing some of the warmest conditions we've seen here in at least a little while.